on, party people? Today, I've got a brand new GFUEL product to review for you. Today, we're reviewing the new Hive Nectar flavor inspired by SavinTheBees. Really excited about this one, but before we crack it open, I gotta plug the GFUEL code. GFUEL code DannyD is 10 to 30% off at gfuel.com. Using that code directly supports my content and keeps these reviews coming. Also want to give a big shout out to everybody who's used the code. I really appreciate it. Every time you guys use that code, you're getting us one step closer to a Danny Dorito 23 GFUEL shaker. That's a big dream of mine, so use that code, baby! Alright, let's take a look at Hive Nectar. So first thing I want to say is the design for this tub is awesome. GFUEL has been killing it. Whoever is over at GFUEL designing these tubs, you guys are doing a great job. You could tell that over there at GFUEL, they're trying to make every single tub have its own unique look and theme. I mean, just look at the tubs. None of them really look the same. I'm also a big Pittsburgh Penguins fan. I don't know if you can see the banner back there. So naturally, I really like the black and gold theme we got going on here. It's sexy. Also, real quick, here are your nutrition facts. If you want a closer look at that, I'm gonna go ahead and run my fingers along here. Come on, baby. Ooh, this one's being a little tough. Okay, here we go. There's always one little piece that gets stuck and then it tears. And we don't want that. And it tore. It tore. There's always like this little tail. Damn. I messed it up. All right, now we're just gonna pull this off right here. Ooh. It always has a little hiss because Albuquerque's at a higher elevation. So it gets a little pressurized. All right, upon smelling it, I can't quite put my finger on that smell. It's kind of sweet smelling. It definitely smells like one of the other flavors. I just can't put my finger on it. As you can see, it is a white powder with a bit of a yellow or orangish tint to it. And now, all my clear shakers were actually dirty, so I'm going to be mixing it in this phase shaker and then throwing it into a clear glass so we can see the color. So I'm gonna open this up. Where are you, Scooper? Okay, I found it. Now I'm just gonna dump it out real quick because I gotta show you guys something. So I've always said that I like to remove this funnel right here. I usually just twist it and pull it off like that because I never really find myself putting it into a water bottle like this. But not only that, this is not enough water to mix a full scoop. It's gonna end up really powdery. But one thing that I've noticed is people complain that their GFUEL is powdery and they're filling up this scooper all the way to the top of that funnel. That's way too much powder. That's almost like another serving. So just a little tip there. All right, so I got my GFUEL shaker with 16 ounces of water and some ice. And now I'm gonna dump this scoop in there like that. Boom. All right, I'm gonna throw our lid on there. I'm also gonna close up our Hive Nectar tub. And now we're just gonna shake it up, baby. Woo! There we go, baby. Shake it. Shake it. All right. Now that it's been shaken up or shook up, I don't know what the correct word is. I am getting a strong orange smell. It smells like orange to me. That actually kind of smells like orange juice. And then as I said, I'm gonna pour it in here and would you look at that? It almost looks like orange juice. That actually does kind of look like orange juice, doesn't it? Definitely more yellow. All right, here we go.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Oh, baby! Okay. So right off the bat, I am blown away at how much this tastes like real juice. If you gave me a glass of this at like an IHOP or something, I would totally think it's just your normal orange juice or I don't know. I believe this is like a nectarine, tangerine flavor. Don't quote me on that, but it definitely tastes like a nectarine, citrusy kind of orange flavor. Wow, that is really good. Like really, really good. And I'm already thinking we do not have a flavor that tastes like this. Unless there's a vaulted flavor out there that I haven't had, I don't think we have a flavor that tastes this much like orange juice. I am not gonna lie, guys. I'm tempted to say this is perfect. All right, let me see if I can kind of analyze exactly what I'm tasting here. So right away, you get met with this tangerine, nectarine type taste, and then it literally starts to taste like juice. It just kind of fizzles out. This tastes like, no joke, guys, this tastes like it has sugar in it, but it doesn't. And actually at the end, you get a really strong little taste of that fruit. Oh man, that's good. That is really good. Guys, I think I'm gonna do it. I am gonna give Hive Nectar a 100 out of 100. I am actually shocked that I'm saying that. I didn't think that this was gonna be that good. I expected it to be good. I saw people talking about it on Twitter, but I am actually blown away at how much this tastes like juice. If you are a fan of orange juice, nectarines, tangerine, I think. Like I said, don't quote me again. I'm gonna actually look it up just to make sure because I'm tired of not being sure about that. What does Hive Nectar GFUEL taste like? It says it's supposed to taste like sweet nectar with a hint of orange tangerine. So 100%, hands down, it tastes like orange tangerine. I wasn't 100% sure if it was straight up orange, but yes, it legit tastes like I got a carton of juice and poured it in a glass. And it looks like it too. So if you're a fan of orange juice, tangerines, nectarines, this flavor is for you. I would definitely recommend this to first timers. I honestly just can't believe how they were able to make it taste like real juice like that. It actually mixed really well too. But I cannot think of anything about this flavor that I don't like. There's seriously nothing about it that I can gripe about. I legit think the only people that aren't gonna like this flavor are people who don't enjoy drinking orange juice, stuff like that. And I honestly have stopped drinking juices. In my opinion, apple juice, orange juice, all those juices are very high in sugar, and it's just not very healthy to be drinking that on a daily basis. When I go to a breakfast place, I usually opt in for a glass of water, maybe some black coffee. But I'll tell you what, if I'm ever craving some juice in the morning with breakfast, which at the same time, I don't eat breakfast a whole lot. Usually I do eat later in the day, honestly. But if I'm ever sitting down and having some pancakes or any other type of breakfast food, this would honestly pair very well there, and it would replace that juice that I am so fond of having back in those childhood days where, you know, I was eating sugary cereal and all that good stuff. Pop-Tarts. Woo! This is making me think of breakfast. But yeah, GFUEL outdid themselves again. I think this is actually going to take a top 5, maybe even a top 3 spot. It is getting harder and harder to take these flavors and give them a ranking. I think once we get caught up on all the tubs, which if you didn't know, I'm going through all the flavors, you're going to see a lot of GFUEL reviews in the next couple of months. But I think when my wife and I sit down and do an overall ranking of all the flavors, it is going to get really hard to determine what the top 10 is. It's actually getting to the point where I'm having a hard time telling you what my number 1 favorite is. If I had to come up with a top 5 right now, it's probably going to be Maiden's Blood, Hive Nectar, Hype Sauce, Wumpa Fruit, and Pink Drip. I think those are my top 5 as of right now. That's probably going to change because GFUEL just keeps dropping new flavors. Sometimes they're all right, sometimes they're pretty good, and then sometimes we get a Hive Nectar and it just completely blows people away. Another thing I wanted to say is that congrats to SavinTheBees on getting his own flavor. I believe from what Electric Shock told me, he is one of the smallest creators to get his own flavor. And so it's a really big inspiration to see somebody of SavinTheBees' size to get his own flavor. And it really does make me feel like someday I might have my own flavor as well. But like I said, right now we're on a mission to get our own Danny Dorito 23 GFUEL shaker. So be sure to use code DannyD when you pick up Hive Nectar and any of the other amazing flavors GFUEL has to offer. Also, be sure to like this video, turn on notifications, follow me on Twitter and Instagram so that you guys stay up to date on the latest GFUEL news. Let's try to aim for 700 likes on this video. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but we're gonna aim for that. Like I said, right now, guys, it's a huge priority to get these GFUEL flavors knocked out, so let's keep the momentum going. Also, be sure to comment down below if there's any GFUEL flavors I haven't reviewed that you really want me to review. When I look at those comments, any of them that I see have more likes than others, those kind of start to take priority. I also want to mention I just received the Chili Dogs collector's box, and I will be trying chili dogs with milk to celebrate 150K on YouTube. At the time of this recording, we're very close to 149K. So if you want to see me possibly vomit on camera, tell your friends this is the place to go for all your G Fuel reviews. And that my mission is to create a back catalog of all the flavors so that if there is a flavor you're looking at, you can just come right to my YouTube channel and find out what I think about it. So tell your friends to come subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out my back catalog of G Fuel flavor reviews so that all of you can figure out what G Fuel flavors you want to pick up next. But I'm gonna stop rambling. That's it for this one. As always, stay safe, be nice to each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!